What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Sip Off, where we have drinks and we talk all things basketball. We got a jam-packed show for you. The WNBA season starts tomorrow, 26th season of the WNBA. We're in the middle of the second round of the NBA playoffs. But first, let me go ahead and get my co-host. I say it plural, co-hosts, because they both here tonight. So first, we're going to start with Jahan Phillips.
Whole lot of gang shit. Whole lot of gang shit
tonight. Gang shit. Yeah. He
what
don't have
up,
a leg up tonight, but
what up, though?
What's going on? How's your week?
Busy. Always Same. Busy. I was gonna ask. I'm nice like that. How was your week?
So busy. This is my last show of the week. I do 8 shows a week, and so this is my last show of the week.
I just want to say you killed it this week. I watched a lot of them. You killed it. Did what you do. Especially, I watched that one last night. Very good. Very
good. I'm so proud of that one. I can't wait for everybody to get involved in that. We're probably going to bring some guests on eventually, but it's an all WNBA show, all hour long. So we previewed the East and the West because kind of the landscape of the WNBA changed going into this season. So we just kind of previewed what the teams look like going into this season. I'm super excited for next week after the season starts.
I'm just saying, you killing. Yo, keep doing what you do. You killing.
Thank you. All right, we're going to bring on our other co-host. It's been a minute. What's up?
Get out of here. Who's this guy? Who is this guy?
Anthony James Brown.
Stranger danger.
Are you the new Do-Rag Shorty?
Do-Rag Shorty. Nah, Anthony. He can't have that crown. With great power comes great responsibility.
Anthony don't have no responsibility right now.
Yeah, he don't got no responsibility. Hey, to be Do-Rag Shorty, you got to do at least 10 shows a month.
Oh, no.
And can't meet that quota.
Anthony, you got any words for us?
Oh. And can't meet that quota.
Okay.
Happy Cinco de Mayo, Negros. Let's go.
Happy Cinco de Mayo, my boy.
What's everybody drinking?
Man, I got everything and anything. Margaritas, Four Locos. I'm gonna do a shot if Nathaniel pull up. It's whatever.
Okay.
We got OJ over here. We got a little bruiser over here. It's Cinco de Mayo.
I got some tequila.
Shout out to my Hispanic community, man. Maria. It's a whole vibe. You heard me? Happy Cinco de Mayo to my Hispanic community. You feel me?
Yeah.
Well, it's a Mexican thing, so you got to be real specific about that.
Yeah.
I said Hispanic. I said Hispanic. I ain't say Latino.
Right, but it's not. But it's not Hispanic because it's a Mexican thing. Ain't no.
Hey, shout out to my crew, man. Megan, Jahan, man, I love y'all to death, bro, man.
Hey, man,
y'all
we misunderstood.
We
hold it down. You know what I'm saying?
Don't got to be explained.
Facts. We just giving you shit.
This for the supporters, you feel me? This for the supporters, you feel me? Hey, supporters, I did something.
What's that?
Hey, buddy, don't look the same.
OT
put his hair off, you heard me?
OT Genesis.
Cut it. Yes, sir.
All right, guys.
How y'all doing?
All right.
How y'all been doing in my absence?
Yo, great. Big blessings. I like that.
Absolutely. All right, guys. We're gonna bring on our guests.
Because I can't see y'all. I'm a four monster around this mug. So.
All right, guys. We got Detroit Dom in the studio with us.
Oh God, not Dominic.
Listen, it's not your time.
What's up, Jim?
Hello, Queen. Hello, John. Hello, Ann. Drinko de Mayo.
I'm a king, bro. You address me as such.
None of y'all said nothing about Cinco, so I could be like Drinko de Mayo. Let's get it.
We did say Happy Cinco de Mayo. What you mean?
I know. I wanted to be the first one to say it. Aunt beat me to it. Okay. Aunt, do me one favor for the whole show.
Mayo, man.
Be at least 50% lean back because I want to see you fall back in the chair instead of forward. Can we do that?
We're not doing that, bro. You
Can
had
we do
that
that?
in one episode. That's the only time you
bring in our guests. We got. We're gonna be at 50 before we bring everyone in.
You might want to make that sequence. Make that sequence an NFT. Send the NFTs, man. We're getting money out there.
That boy will.
All right, guys, we got Will Vogel in the house. What's up, Will? How are you?
What up? Happy Cinco de Drinko.
Cinco de Drinko.
Happy Cinco de Drinko.
Hey, I got a nickname for you, Will. Willer Light.
Willer Light.
Okay, we got Jen, the producer in the house.
The producer. You asshole.
Listen.
Oh my God, Dom! You just had Outen and I cracking up with Willer Light.
Willer Light.
All right, guys. We got Joseph Jenkins here as well. What's up, Joseph?
It's all up here.
He look bored.
We got Jen. Pen.
Hey, Joseph just pulled that Family Matters pose. He was like, "It's so rare."
Listen, quit it. This day and age.
Did you do your nails? You doing your nails, bro?
All right, guys, and for the very last one, we got Cool McKinney here with us.
We have Cool.
Can we get one more so I can be Alice?
McCain, what's up?
What up, good peoples? What up?
Can we get one more so Cool can be Alice?
Hold on. Samantha came through with the "Where's Aunt?" hashtag.
Hey,
Where's Aunt? There's Aunt. Where's Aunt? There's Aunt.
Lady, what's happening, though?
Is this the most people we've ever had on?
You got a little less hair,
God, though. Joseph with that Family Matters pose, dog.
You want to go like
You're right.
Get you a mind
But that's why they do it later in the
You
night.
had the hair pulled over to the side. I was like, you ready to go? You want to go dance or something?
Thank you.
You got the hair swoop.
Ann is back. That's all we can say. Ann is back.
Man, do you smell what the Rockies cooking?
What do you think? 35?
Huh?
All right, guys. We're going to start the show off with Player of the Week. And you know who we had to go with, right? I'm sorry, Jahan. I'm so sorry. But you know what it is. You know what it is. Player of the Week is Ja Morant. Ja Morant has had a fantastic second round. He had a great first round as well. Even though some people said it was a little lackluster, he still was averaging 20 plus. And going into this one, don't look salty, Jahan. Don't look salty. Oh, that's the drink counter. Ding.
We do need one of those.
Hey, we need one of those.
The drink
We
counter.
need one of those.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, guys. Dom, start us off.
It don't count if you put the pinky finger up, though.
Anthony, you got to shut up.
Shut up.
You want to talk about Johnson?
Start with John. Just go around the horn.
Oh, and when you go
Talk your shit.
Jen, we can hear you.
Sorry. Alan says hi.
Okay. No, you're fine. No worries. Everybody else is talking. Dom, you start us off, and then we'll go around that way.
I love Ja.
Okay. That's all you got?
That's all I have to say.
Okay.
What I do not love about Ja is winning Rookie of the Year and then Most Improved Player, because there were other not, even if they weren't as worthy, like how do you give someone Rookie of the Year and Most Improved Player? That being said, I love Ja. Right. I wanted to see this series in the conference finals. Didn't work out that way.
Right.
But yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead, Will.
So Ja has averaged almost a triple-double throughout the playoffs. Game 1 against the Timberwolves, he had 32 points, 8 assists, 4 rebounds. Game 2, 23 points, 10 assists, 9 rebounds. Game 3, 16 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists. Game 4, 11 points, 15 assists, 8 rebounds. Game 5, 30 points, 13 rebounds, 9 assists. Game 6, 17 points, 11 assists, 8 rebounds. Move over to the Warriors series. Game 1, 34 points, 10 assists, 9 rebounds. Game 2, 47 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists. He is carrying and doing amazing for the Grizzlies. This guy is probably, if not the top under, I don't know how old he is. Let's see, how old is Ja? Maybe under 20. The top player who's under the age of 25. This guy's putting up crazy good numbers. He is playing phenomenal, and unfortunately, some of his teammates aren't playing well, like Desmond Bane and Dylan Brooks. But this guy has been just dynamic, is the right word.
Absolutely. Jen, what you got on Ja?
I mean, he's awesome.
Okay.
I mean, like, I gotta go with, like, simple and sweet here. Like, what else is there to say? Will did a great recap just then. And Will has done, I think I said Will has done. Ja has done a phenomenal job all season long. I loved how he went humble when he won Most Improved and said, no, this should really go to so-and-so. I forgot who it was, but I love that.
Maxie.
So,
Desmond Bain.
No, he gave.
Yeah, Maxie.
Desmond Bain.
So
No,
I thought
Bain.
that's epic, but but I mean, what else is there to say? He's been a steady, solid player and a great player all season long. And it's not new for him. He just finally got his footing. So, I mean, he deserved it.
Definitely.
Can we fast forward?
What you got on Ja?
Since we're talking about like kind of old news, can we fast forward a little bit to like?
No,
listen, Anthony.
We have a rundown and a breakdown, and we're going through that right now. Joseph, what you got?
First of all, I want to congratulate Will because Will always comes in with the depth energy. Like, this is Ja, man. He's on point. He's the greatest. He's all that. I like that.
Thank you.
The dude's a superstar. The dude actually is carrying a team that has not been performing well. I don't really have anything against him on anything like that. He's been one of my favorite players since college. And if he can hit that three consistently to about 35 to 40%, he virtually becomes probably the most unstoppable guard in the league because he's so smooth when he's dribbling inside the paint, and he has great vision. Like, I think we get lost in the translation because he's a high-flying dunker, just overall great player. The dude makes the right pass pretty much 9 times out of 10 when he was going into the paint in the series right here. Now, I'm glad that he's facing Steph because it's going to bring the best out of him. And he knows that he has to bring the best out of him, and he likes that. He likes that intensity, that challenge. And so,
Absolutely.
That's my guy. And I'm happy that he's on a small market team that is actually doing some great things in the NBA.
Absolutely agree. Cool. What you got?
I'll keep it short and sweet. Ja's a beast. We all know that. You don't need to keep talking about it. I'll just say this, man. Just make the best decision you can every game in those clutch shots. It'll come as you get a little bit more reps in the NBA. But, I mean, he's a beast. He deserves it.
I got to say, my favorite thing out of this is just the energy that he brings to the situation. I feel like, whenever he's seen Brooks hit a three, he was over there gritty dancing. After game 2, he told Steph he returned the favor and was like, yeah, we're going to have some fun this series. I love it. Just love it. I love that energy he brings. Jahan, don't hate. What you got?
As everybody knows, anything that helps Steph Curry get a ring, I'm for. So, Ja Morant is the anti-hero. He's the anti-hero to Steph Curry's ring. Shout out to Ja Morant, man. Game 2, 47, 8 and 8. He joins Kobe Bryant and LeBron James as the only three to be 23 and younger with multiple 45-point games in playoffs.
Rarefied air.
Rarefied air. Absolutely. That's goatly air. That's goatly air. You breathing different up there. Just shout out to what the young bull is doing. Like game one, he was a foul away essentially from a game-winning layup. I thought a foul could have been called with 3.8 seconds left when he was driving to the basket, and it was a no call. And Ja Morant easily could have won the game there in game 1. Mm-hmm. Game 2, he just took over. He said, "Look, our guy got kicked out the game. He done what he done. I got to put the team on my back, like Marshawn do, like Greg Jennings do, So he had to put the team on his back, and that's what he did.
What y'all do though?
That's what leaders do. Leaders put the team on their back. So Ja Morant definitely did that. Shout out to him for being our player of the week. All I say is, we'll get to that, but
never, bro.
Yeah, no, because we'll get to this. We're gonna jump into the series.
Real quick, better look post haircut, Ant or Rip Hamilton?
Definitely Ant Brown, man. Ant Brown looked sharp tonight, yo. For real, yo. I'm proud of my boy. I'm proud of my boy for cutting that, getting
pulled that off. I was like,
being on the grown man status, grown man status, for real.
A mess.
Anyways,
okay, so you got anything on Ja? Are we jumping into the series?
Yeah, he didn't want to talk about
Ja.
Ja.
I want this too, because I rock with Ja. Like I'm a fan of Ja. Bro, even though he only got one dunk package, we got a problem with that. Like on 2K, bro got one dunk package. If you look at all his posters, he posterizing everybody the same exact way with the one hand. With the one hand, he got download. He got download to upgrade, bro. I know it's a dunk package for you. Waiting in the store, in the NBA store, bro. You got.
What's his layup package like? What's his layup package like?
The layup package is the same as the dunk package. It's dunk one.
Lying.
He got the dunk one package.
He does have the same. All of his poster dunks are the same one.
Okay, but his layup. My question was about his layups.
What are we talking about?
Hold on.
I love Ja.
I mean, because you're a winner, bro. You like you said on ESPN. Call on me. Like I got your message, bro. Call on Ja. He got one layup and he got one dunk package. He gonna hit you with a double pump. How you double pump with one hand and still make it? Like I'm trying to figure that out, but that's a whole nother sequence. That dunk package that you keep posterizing everybody on, the one hand. Who was that last night or the night before? They gave him a two.
Did he catch some bodies off of it? Wiggins. That's
the one.
Did he catch a body?
Wiggins came the other night, 2 nights ago, I think it was. I was watching the game. Wiggins came with the two hand. Yeah, cow. Ja come on with this. Ja can't come with two hands. He can't do the two-step gather with two hands. He can't do that, bro. You got to download new package. But I like the call on me package. I like every. I'm speaking fast.
JJ said it best. He's just got to develop that jumper, or he's going to get banged up like D Rose, John Wall.
Get that jumper, bro.
Westbrook.
He's a Showtime athlete.
You can't go into the paint when you're 6'3" and 4 pounds heavier than me, though.
Dom, you can't do that.
How many games you missed this year already?
Dom, you don't have the credentials to even have a gather to figure out what the hell he's been doing.
23, 24, something like that.
Anthony, how come you're so at length about Ja now? You don't even want to talk about Ja.
Right.
Now you won't shut up.
Okay, we're going to do it like half baked with the wrap it up sign, you know?
So, okay, wrap it up.
Check it out. Your fresh Rip Hamilton cut.
Okay.
With your fresh Rip Hamilton cut.
We're going to jump over.
Ja is that dude. Ja did not deserve most invaluable player, whatever the hell. He deserves something else. He shouldn't even qualify for it.
Improve.
Anthony, a whole mess.
Regardless, whatever. What I'm saying is, shut up, Dom. Damn, let me speak, son. Anyways, it should have went to pool. Ja is in a whole nother level. He's a whole nother bracket. That dude's a future superstar. Credit's got to be done. I want to see him in the finals. Not the Western Conference final, but the NBA finals. Point made. Next.
All right. So let's jump in to the series. What's that? Oh, the wrap it up.
Wrap it up, B.
Got him.
You tried it.
Got him.
Damn, I ain't been on this show in a month and a half, 2 months, 3 months, and y'all doing me like this? Come on, man.
Wrap it up. Practice safe sex.
We gotta make up.
Nobody wants babies or STDs.
Whoa. Oh my goodness.
You should have what you did.
Do not say that.
Okay, so we're gonna jump into the series though. We got let's just go ahead and start off with the Warriors Grizzlies, knock it out the way since we're already on that. Game 1, Warriors took it 117 to 116. Game 2, we saw the Grizzlies take it 106 to 101. So both of them not extremely high scoring games. Game 1 was a little more high scoring. Tell me your thoughts on the series and who you think is going to take the series. Dom, start us off.
I'm hoping. I'm assuming, like I said, hang on. We'll get to you, Ant. I promise. You can go first if you want.
Do your shit, man. Just lay out the White Claws, bro.
With your Rip Hamilton haircut. Don't worry, it won't take long. Like I said backstage, that this was the series that I was looking forward to. I was hoping in the conference finals, but we're still seeing it. Memphis is ascending, but Golden State is chock full of veterans, plus Jordan Poole. I just want to see. I want to see 7 games.
His name.
I want to see 7 games, and I really don't. And I really don't care who wins. I just want to see a good series, and it's going at least 6. But like Will, I think almost everyone said it at this point. It can't just be all Ja.
Right.
Like Bane has been disappointing. Yes, you can.
Is it your turn?
It can't.
No,
it
you
can't
can't.
be all Ja. It can't be all Ja. But his role players have to step up. Baines, Brooks,
exactly. Jaren Jackson Jr. I said that months ago on this show when we were looking at a conference finals between these two teams. Jaren Jackson is the one that needs to step it up.
I
want to see 7 games.
Jaren Jackson had an excellent game in game 1. Go ahead, Will.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If Bane, Jaren Jackson Jr., Clark don't step up and help Ja, it's going to be a 5-game series. If they do help, which I think they will get to that, I still have Golden State winning in 6. So I got Golden State in 6.
I agree.
Same.
I agree with that. Baines, Brooks, they have to step up, bro. No, Brooks can't be doing those stupid stuff
you gotta wait for your turn, Anthony. Jim, it's your turn, hon.
I am going with Golden State wins the series in 6 because Ja's great. Grizzlies are great. They've got a couple of great supporting players.
Hold on 1 second, Jen. Jay, do you know how much women hate to be told to smile? You smile.
Yes, Jay, come online.
No, man. Hey, Jay, I'm with you, bro.
It looks like I got kicked in the nuts.
Yo, it's Jen's turn, guys.
Okay, I do think it's going to be Golden State. They're a well-oiled machine. Grizzlies, maybe in a year or 2. Right now, it's Golden State's year. It's Golden State's time to, it's theirs to lose.
Okay.
Bottom line. They have everything going for them.
How many games do you think it's going to take?
6.
6. Okay. So you got Grizzlies taking 1 more.
Yeah.
Okay. Joseph, what you got?
I actually got the Warriors at 5 because it's taking a lot out of this team, and they're not exactly playing. They're facing a lethal opponent. So backtrack the Minnesota series, they lost game 1, won game 2. Then game 3, they were down big, but they came back and won. That was against an upstart Minnesota team. You're going into a very hostile Golden State arena. And if you get down from this team, because this team tends to play better at home, I'm not sure you can rely on coming back. I give Ja all the credit because he showed me when he took over that 4th quarter that he was not to be denied. Those last 5 minutes of that game, too, if you notice, it was kind of like Steph and Ja going back and forth trying to match bucket for bucket. And for a good length of it, they were. I just think they're a little inconsistent right now with some of their role players, whereas the former champions seem to be still within it because they can match them at everything. You got Steph and Ja, they cancel out. Clay and Triple J have the same kind of averages. They're averaging like 17, 18 a game. They're canceling out. Then you got Jordan Poole, who actually is playing better, and he's getting on. Let's say you get like Brandon Clark, who's been really good as a big man for them. They still have Andrew Wiggins. And they still have Draymond Green, who is a point guard at the motherfucking center position. I just think that Golden State is going to show them where they're trying to get to and how to do it. And it's going to help them, not this year, but next year.
Okay, cool. What you got?
I'll just say this. I say Golden State in 6. Memphis possibly could put it to 7. Golden State has too many weapons. They've got 2 really quality players and a third emerging. They did lose a player that was part of their rotation, but I think they'll be able to spread the minutes out and continue to do what they need to do in this series. I don't foresee a situation where Memphis wins this series. I think it's going to be in 6 games.
Okay. No, I'm inclined to agree. I think 6 games. I think Memphis is going to catch one more win, just because they're that good, and they do know what Golden State is working with. We know that they shut them out during the regular season. I know this is a much different situation. Everyone's healthy on Golden State, and this is obviously it's not the regular season, but I still think that they have Golden State figured out to a degree. So I think they catch one more win. Golden State ends it on Game 6. Jahan, what you got?
Y'all know who I be. Last week, Kobe couldn't do without me. Dubs in 6, of course.
Okay.
Dubs in 6, of course. Oh, but anyhow, Steph Curry and the boys, big loss. Gary Payton the second, big loss, huge loss. But that's
I think Kuminga can fill that role, fill those minutes in the same way.
Sure.
I think he can get the same amount of points, but in a different way. Like I think he doesn't play the exact same way that GP2 does, but I feel like he can still get the same results.
Golden State is stupid deep.
They
Yes,
are.
they are.
Stupid deep and experienced in the playoffs. That's why Memphis can't possibly win more than 2 games.
So, Jahan, you said how many, Jahan, games?
Golden State in 6.
Okay. And Buddy, what you got?
I will say the Grizzlies is 7. They're gonna run it to 7. Shout out to the Cum Bucket. I love the Cum Bucket. The Cum Bucket low key has the hardest nickname in the league. And every time he comes in, he comes on anybody who's in his way. That's Kuminga. If y'all know that was his nickname in the NBA.
It is his nickname. It is his nickname.
So much for us ever getting monetized.
Every time the Cum Bucket comes in the game, bro gets
the bucket
or 2 or 3 or 4. Like bro scores.
God, that was the worst nickname.
Shout out to the sip off. And John, you're right. Best show ever.
Just one thing.
Gang.
Well, we know how.
One more person so cool can be Alice.
Anyway. Let me get back to my take. You know, I make the worst takes.
That's a weird infatuation. Though. That's really weird. I just want to say that it's really weird. My bad, and I apologize, but I had to say something about that. It's really weird.
I don't care nothing about him. He's the Cum Bucket, not me. Ain't nobody coming on me.
No, I'm talking about.
I'm sorry.
Damn it.
Listen,
anyway,
make it quick, and let's go.
We gotta wrap it up. We gotta wrap it up because we got 3 more
Grizzlies
series to get through. Wrap it up.
I'm with the Grizzlies, man. In 7. I'm a big fan of Morant, Dylan Brooks, freaking. I love the whole Memphis Grizzlies organization, man. They've slowly but surely come to this level of where my team used to be, and they're going to be on a level where my team is, or maybe surpassed. My Clippers can't get it together, so I really do believe in Memphis Grizzlies. I want to see them in the finals. I'm tired of seeing the Warriors in the finals. You know, they one-dimensional 3-point shooting all day. They didn't recruited Jordan Poole, and this boy is literally a shooter just like Steph and Clay. Like they got a third member.
We need to.
All right, guys. I got the moderating. No, I got the moderating, guys.
I'm sorry.
I don't need nobody. No, you're good. I got it though. Joseph, you have one last point. Let's hit that real quick, and then we move into the next series.
Yeah, I was just addressing Jay's comment about Memphis could be up 2-0. The fact that they're not is the reason why I think they'll lose this series, because they should be up, but they're not.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Third class, brother.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
All right, guys. No, you're fine. I was just saying I got it. We're gonna move on to the next series. We're gonna hit it with the Bucks versus the Celtics. Game 1, we saw the Bucks come out strong, 101-89. But in Game 2, we saw almost the exact same thing, 109-86, with the Celtics on top. So the series is tied. We're going to Milwaukee next. So tell me your thoughts on this series. Dom, start us off.
This just turned into what's probably going to be the best series of this round. Absolute effing dogfight. Like, Milwaukee came out and made a statement, and Boston came right back like, oh, yeah? Hold my beer. But, yeah, looking forward to this series a lot. If I can't even – I say Bucks in 7, but it's – if it doesn't go 7 games, I'd be shocked. Or 6 games and the last one's like triple overtime or something. Okay. But yeah.
Can I ask you a question? In that series on a Boston team, what player do you think is going to be the deciding factor, like the X factor when it comes to Boston? Smart or
Marcus
JT?
Smart. Marcus Smart.
Yeah.
The fact that Milwaukee is even going to hang around and probably win the series without Middleton, like, impressive. Former Piston great Chris Middleton, just a throwaway trade. Nice work, Stan Van Gundy. Maybe that was Dumars or some bum in between. But anyways,
if they pull this off without their 3-point shooter, I'll definitely agree with everything you said.
Remember when Kendrick Perkins tried to call Chris Middleton Batman? Shout out to you, K. Perk. Hope you're watching. You have the worst takes ever other than Paul Pierce.
Other than me.
So, I'm going to quote my friend Kool McCain, my Tar Heel brother.
Oh, don't make his head no bigger.
Who's going to stop Giannis? Who's going to stop Giannis? Who's going to stop Giannis?
AAA.
I know you got Jason.
If you don't got AAA, he can be stopped.
Anthony.
Jeez, bro, come on. Okay, so
all right, guys. We don't need that, y'all. I got it.
I know you got Jaylen Brown. I know you got Jason Tatum. I know you got Marcus Smart. But Giannis is an MVP finalist the last few years. Giannis is pretty much, I would say, top 3 greatest players in the world right now. And I know they don't have Middleton, and they're definitely missing him. But you still got Drew Holiday. You got Pat Connaughton. You got Bobby Portis. And they're the defending champs. I've got Bucks in 7.
Bucks in 7. All right, Jen. We know you're a Celtics rep on one of my other shows. So tell me what you got about this series. I know it's personal. You don't have to be sorry, Will. You're good. What you got? Jen?
Cool. I love you. Will, you know how I feel about you.
Mm-hmm.
Celtics gonna take it. It's gonna be Game 7. Will and I discussed this earlier in the week. It is gonna be through Game 7. Celtics are gonna win. Giannis is being outscored. Bottom line, even by 1 point. At the end of the day, we've got Marcus Smart coming back on Saturday. We have Jason Tatum, who still not hitting his career highs. 29 points, but still it's against the Bucks, who have a solid D and they know how to protect. But yeah, and by the way, my favorite moment was drop kicking Grayson Allen. Just saying, loved it.
Oh, I don't like Grayson Allen
because Grayson, Will, I'm talking.
I did enjoy that as well. I'm the Bucks rep, but I did enjoy that. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes, I mean, cool. You and I both know how dirty he is. So,
I do too.
Okay, and I'm really sorry. Cool. I want to hear your rebuttal, but I do have to get ready for another podcast, so I do apologize.
No,
I hope you have a good night. Thank you for having me. Bye, guys.
You did great.
Bye.
Big blessings, Jen.
All right.
Big blessings, Jen, with the pen.
Oh, okay. So this has always been my favorite series. This has always been the one series I was most looking forward to, because I think it ties into something that you have been very critical about, Coach Budenholzer, is adjusting in a series like this. And one thing I noticed about Boston is Game 1, they had Jason Tatum pretty much guarding Giannis, and he got bullied. Game 2, Udoka switched it up and threw Horford and Grant Williams over that. And while it didn't stop him, it allowed Jason Tatum to cover one of their shooters, which was a big reason why Milwaukee won Game 1. And so that let me know Udoka made the adjustment, and it turned into a great benefit for them to win this game. And I have to say, I do appreciate it, because Jaylen Brown had a bad game. he was on fire this game. And that lets me know these guys are responding. These guys are ready to take that next step. And I still have Boston in 7 because I think it's all about how is Budenholzer going to do something that I do agree with you, is want to see is how can he adjust to what Udoka just did. Now you got to see how you can get Giannis back on his better favorable matchups, because you can allow your other shooters to get open. So right now, I thought that was fantastic of Udoka to make that adjustment, and why he's doing that, which is why I love this series. And I honestly think it's still Bucks. It's going to be Celtics.
Udoka's still in the league.
He's coaching.
So
he's the head coach.
Just to
He's the head coach of the Celtics.
Anthony.
To quickly make the points here. Is Boston going to be able to shoot like they did last night the whole series from 3? That's the question. It's a rhetorical question, so I don't need an answer.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, I'm a little tipsy right now, man. I've been drinking this show, man.
Lean back in that seat, Ant. I don't want to see you fall.
I don't know what's going on, bro.
I'm sorry. Cool. Go ahead.
That's all good. So is Boston going to be able to continue to shoot like they did in this game from 3? Realistically, the numbers say no. So they won the game when they were able to get off from 3. To be honest, the first 2 games were in Boston. Milwaukee's goal, their job, what their focus was to get one of the games in Boston. They got that. Now they're going home for 2 games. So now they have an opportunity for their role players to play better. They have an opportunity to go ahead and grab a 3-1 lead by the time you're out of there. That's all they need to do. They do that, they're good. I've got Milwaukee in 6. Giannis actually scored more points in this game than he did in the loss. So it's just up to the role players to step up. They're going to do that at home. That's simple.
Flip it, lock it, put it in your pocket. Anthony. Man lost his mind along with his hair.
Oh my God, yo.
Hey, is it shot time? Is it sponsor time?
Man,
my bad.
Score no score app.
Cool, get this point out while I was still on CS, man.
You were on demon time, man. Shut up, man.
Okay, actually, we're not doing those sponsors because nobody sponsors the Sip Off except me and Anthony and John. So shout out to the fucking sponsors. Let's do a shot.
Let's go. That was my whole original point.
You guys are crazy, y'all.
We don't have no sponsors.
No.
Yes, have a nice big shot of orange juice, Anthony.
Maybe he needs his wallet.
Anthony, get you some vitamin C.
And I know the Celtics coach still.
We need an Apple Brown sponsor. Hey, what you drink, Joseph? We need a seltzer sponsor because Dom likes seltzer.
Hey, you're not gonna overtalk me. You didn't even know the Celtics coach was still in the league.
No, can we do this shot? Let's go. Willer Light. Cool with your orange soda.
Cheers, y'all.
Can I
this
say
ain't no orange soda here, bro? And it ain't no
sweet tea.
What?
Coca-Cola.
I was gonna say, you know what that reminds me of is the NBA on TNT on the EJ Nito stat of the night, brought to you by no one.
No one. Okay, guys, let's move
over
to Miami.
The shot with no. If you ain't had your pinky up, it ain't certified.
Anthony, be quiet.
I got it. Hey guys, I don't need nobody to tell people to be quiet.
Oh no,
I got you. No, I'm just saying I got it. All right, guys. Let's move over to Miami and the Sixers. So this series is 0-2 for the Sixers. Joel Embiid has been ruled out for Game 4. So Game 1, 106-92. Obviously, Miami came out on top. Game 2, 119-103. And we saw Tyler Hero get awarded 6th Man of the Year this week. So start off with both those topics. Dom, start us off.
Shout out to Tyler Hero. He definitely deserved it. I can make it real short and sweet. It's 2-zip, and the only way Philly's winning any games is if Embiid plays. If If he doesn't play the next 2 games, they get swept. He might come back for game 4 and get them 1. But yeah, and supposedly, apparently, Tyrese Maxey called James Harden the B word. I don't necessarily believe it, but the simple fact is you have James Harden on your playoff roster, and James Harden and playoff rosters do not equal championships. And he's changed his game. Like he's a better distributor than he was, but it's just no Joel Embiid, no advancing in the playoffs.
And I think even without, or even when Embiid was on the court, we didn't see James Harden step into what we saw in Brooklyn. Like we saw him be somebody that could hang 20 to 30 points, plus have double digits on the assists. So we just have not seen that in Philly since maybe the first couple of games when he got to Philly. So I don't know what's wrong there, but we haven't seen that even when Embiid was on the floor. So Will,
even if he comes back for 4, 5, 6, and 7, they're still not winning the series. And it won't even go 7 games.
I'm going to keep it short, too. Yes, Tyler Hero definitely played like a 6th man of the year this year. He had phenomenal numbers. I agree with Dom. And what you said, he's not supposed to be back till game 4. Tyrese Maxey is going to have to step up. He had a great game last night, though.
For sure.
Matisse Thybulle, Tobias Harris, James Harden's going to have to play like he did in Brooklyn. I still think Miami's too lethal because you got Tyler Hero, you got Jimmy Butler, you got Bam Adebayo. I got a sweep. I've got Miami winning 4-0.
Okay. Joseph?
Can I step in right quick? Joseph, can I step in right quick? Just it's small point. It's small point. Small point, bro. What I was saying about the 76ers, everything that Will said is all the way true. The main thing that comes with the 76ers is that they're back in. Like Maxey is all the way in. But like you said, Thybulle, those dudes gotta step it up. You know, the extra role players, they have to step it up. I'm not even tripping off Harden. I want the role players that's not Harden to do what they need to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, all seriousness, I believe in the 76ers. Tyrese Maxey, star. He's a star, bro. I've been saying in rookie season, he's a star, bro. The role players behind him, outside of Harden, they have to step up. Get up off my host, bro. I keep telling you, leave her alone, bro.
Oh, God, bro.
Leave my host alone, bro.
Okay. Hey, y'all two, take it for a second. I got to step off. Cool. Or Joseph, go ahead and give us your take.
Yeah. So, real talk. The change in the marginal contact from the physical contact for shooting fouls is essentially what pretty much destroyed James Harden at this time without Joel Embiid, because all that's left is the perimeter, and you're going against a team where you're being guarded by perimeter defenders. There's not much that James can do without Joel because there is no spacing for him to get in there and not have so many people are clogging him in the paint. And to be honest with you, and Dom, you were actually present for this conversation today when me and James were talking about it. Miami, the basis of our conversation is Miami is a deeper team. Their bench is way better because you have Tyler Hero. There's not a person on Philadelphia's bench that is close to Tyler Hero. And then if you take Tyler Hero out, you still have Gabe Vincent and you still have Victor Oladipo, who can still drop 20, 25 plus. There's just too many people on this team. And honestly, the coaching is a little bit of a tier below between Eric Spoelstra and Doc Rivers. Spo makes the best adjustments in the NBA on the Eastern Conference, and that's why his teams are always competitive. Doc right now is in a little bit of flux because, number one, he's got James Harden that can't really get what he needs to get. He's got Tyrese Maxey who's getting it, but
it's having a cardiac episode.
He's not going to be able to go and be able to dominate. And the thing is, I'll be honest with you. I don't think there is actually a good connection between James Harden and Tyrese. And I think Tyrese is starting to believe what people have been saying about him all along about being playoff Harden, because there are times in the game where even when they were trying to work together, as soon as James Harden got the ball from Maxey's like, give it right back. And then Maxey was kind of taking over that game because I don't think he trusts him. I honestly think this is going to need to be worked out.
Bro, stop comparing coaches. Stop comparing coaches.
Yes, you can compare coaches because coaching is an aspect of
Hold on, Megan. Hold on, Megan. Here go my rant. For tonight, and I might get involved. Now we're talking about my former coach. Let me get my rant in, bro. Let me get my rant. Megan, Doc Rivers ain't that dude. He's really not. He benefited from 3 Hall of Famers.
That's true.
Spoelstra's he started off as a shooting coach for D Wade. We see what he done.
Even if Embiid plays 7 games, Philly loses.
Doc ain't that dude, bro.
Because of Doc Rivers.
Joseph. Doc ain't that dude, bro.
I'm
sorry. I just had to bust your bubble. Like whatever soliloquy you was about to come.
I'm pretty sure I think he agreed with you. Like he's agreeing with you.
That's what he said.
We down. Yeah, Joseph.
Yeah.
I'm drunk. Nigga, fuck it.
Well, number one, you didn't really bubble because my whole point was in this game, coaching is a factor in this game. And right now, he's just not on the same level because he can't really make adjustments, in my opinion, in the same way Spoelstra did. I expected this. I don't. He's fucking living this shit.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna mute him. I'm sorry.
I think Doc is a good coach, but I just think Spoelstra is a better coach. I'm really high on Spoelstra.
God damn. Can y'all not say the N-word, please?
Wait, who said it?
Joseph, I'm sorry, man.
This is Joe again.
No.
Play the clip.
No, there's nobody has to be sorry. I got the moderation, y'all. I got it. I got it. Nobody has to be sorry. Joseph, did you hit all your points? Or are you
y'all better just have a good time with me, man. Have a good time with me, man.
I got my
not a good time. A great time.
Miami in 4. Miami in 4. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. And I agree because I absolutely think Spoelstra is definitely a tier above Doc, and even maybe 2 tiers at this point because it's starting to look like the decline of Doc Rivers. So or maybe the plateau, not necessarily the decline, but he got as good as he's gonna get, and it's just that's it. So cool. What you got?
James Harden is who we thought he was. Again, James Harden is who we thought he was. Wow. James Harden has consistently done this. He doesn't show up in the playoffs. He cannot win as the big dog. That's that. Shout out to Tyler Hero. Great bounce back season. Way to get that 6 Man of the Year award. Big ups to you. Only other point, I think that the other guys will come together with that little measly 17 to 20 that Harden's putting up as a supposed to be star, and they'll get them 1. I think Miami in 5.
Talk your madness, boy.
Anthony.
Okay, I'm actually gonna say Miami in 4. I feel like it could have been Miami in 6 if Embiid was on the floor. I still have Miami winning because I agree with you, Cool. I think we don't see Harden. We haven't seen him do a lot since he made the Western Finals. Like we haven't seen him do much since then. He's gotten 3 years older, 4 years older since then. 4 years older since then. And
you got fat and slim.
And
John.
And also, I mean, in my opinion, we saw him at his best when he was in Brooklyn, when he was at the 1, whether he had Kyrie or whether he had KD, because we only saw all 3 of them for like 16 games. So it was always one or the other. What the fuck is y'all laughing at?
Hey, I ain't laughing. I'm
laughing at John.
Yo, y'all distracted me.
So quiet and polite.
Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm opening the logo.
Let's go. Drinko. Jahan has been so quiet and polite. I feel like I've tried harder.
All right, so shout out to Harden.
I don't even want to hear what Jahan got to say. He on bullshit.
Anthony,
he a bandwagon ass nigga.
Not trying to moderate for you, Megan. Anthony, let Jahan speak.
Shout out to Harden, the people's champion, because this man has zero work ethic, yo. Like I sent Megan a clip this week of Harden literally talking about partying to 3:00 in the morning and then going to practice at 7:30. I literally sent this to Megan this week.
Jahan,
The D is silent.
Practice? No, we talking about the game.
Hold up. Shout out to the People's Champion James Harden. Because James Harden is top 10 in the world with zero work ethic. If he had any work ethic, he's Kobe Bryant.
Right.
He's Michael Jordan. He's Michael Jordan. The fact that this man is top 10 in the world right now and what he does in his craft with zero work ethic is amazing. Like, I don't care what none of y'all say. Harden's the people's champion.
Hold on, pause.
How do you say, is it Heron or Harden? Because there's no D.
James Harden have the same work ethic as Russell Westbrook?
No.
Incorrect. No, Westbrook in the gym at 6 a.m. every morning, according to Harden
is Westbrook with a jumper.
Does not care. Harden is
no defense and no titles.
Meek Mill,
everybody.
Same.
So Harden.
Poor cool.
Harden without the Russell Westbrook
cool.
ethic,
like
same result.
Just long
All I gotta say is shout out to Harden. People gonna hate on Harden. I love James Harden. Beard brother.
The
James
nigga like Jordan. Go gamble tonight.
What you got?
Come back. Boom.
I just want to say one thing. How can you hate on someone who doesn't produce and the facts back up what you're saying about them?
Playoff Harden is cool.
You can't hate on someone if the facts back up what everyone's saying about Harden.
All right. So
is it hate if it's facts? It's not.
Mr. McCain, let me ask you something, sir.
The whistles shrink, and so does James Harden's.
Mr. McCain, let me ask you something.
Booty hole.
Who would you rather chill with? Would you rather chill with somebody that's gonna be uppity and not sign autographs, or somebody that's gonna be among the people?
Give me
among the people.
I would say it depends on what they do on the court.
James Harden is among the other uppity people that are outside of basketball. He's not hanging out with the people. He's hanging out with other stars.
He in the trenches. Okay. He in the trenches.
He's at the shake.
If you say so, bro. If you say so, he's in the trenches. If you say so. There's no proof, but if you say so.
The trenches are usually on defense, and the next time I see James Harden play defense will be the first time.
Okay, guys, we gotta wrap this up pretty quick.
We got a whole blood out here. He's a whole bro. He's a whole gang member out.
I'm definitely talking. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the next series. We got the Mavs versus the Suns. We gotta wrap this up quick because we're moving on to the WNBA, and then we end in the show. So, sorry for y'all, but that ain't it. All right. So in the Mavs series, we got the Suns up 2-0. In the first game, Suns won 121-114. We saw Luka drop 45, 8, and 12. Then in game 2, we saw the Suns win 129-109. And we saw the return of Devin Booker to his absolute Booker form. He had 34 and 4. Dom, start us off. Y'all keep it quick because we're talking about the WNBA because the season starts next week. So,
No, I'm talking. I was waiting for you to hit the mute. I'm like, she can't find the mute button.
It took a second. I hate muting y'all. I hate that, y'all. We grown. I hate that. All right. No, Dom is going first.
I have been severely disappointed with Jalen Brunson this series and Spencer Dinwiddie. Like, Luka's doing his thing, but it's the same kind of scenario as Memphis with Ja as it is Dallas with Luka. Like, if no one else wants to step up, like Jalen Brunson, I believe, has shot close to 30 shots in the last 2 games and has hit like 7 or 8. And they were talking about him coming to Detroit. I'm like, well, he's garbage. Like, right when I got hype on Jalen Brunson. And he's only 6'1".
You said Detroit is trash.
So who you got?
Anyway, continue. First you mute me.
Okay, Will.
I got I'm gonna just keep it short like you said, Megan. I'm gonna do you a favor.
We got Detroit niggas, man.
I got Phoenix in 5 because I think Luka's gonna get one at home.
Okay.
I feel the same way as well. Although I will say it looks like this is not a good matchup for them because at the end of the day, the reason why the Pelicans gave him a tougher battle is because they have two really proven guys, CJ McCollum and Brandon Ingram. And then on top of that, Dallas has no big man that can score anything. At least New Orleans had Jonas. And that made it a lot easier. And honestly, the way it looks like based off how Phoenix played New Orleans and Phoenix played Dallas, New Orleans looked like the better team to be able to defeat Phoenix over top of Dallas. I do think they're going to get one at home, and I got Dallas. I got Phoenix at 5.
Phoenix at 5. What you got, Cool?
Phoenix was always going to win this series, no matter what Dallas did. Phoenix in 5.
No, I agree. Phoenix in 5. I think that center depth issue is y'all hit the nail on the head right there, because not only does the Pelicans have the player you mentioned, Joseph, but they have Jackson Hayes, who went to the University of Texas, as we like to call Center U. So yeah, for sure. Texas forever. But I'm not rooting for the Pelicans. They put us out. Fuck them. All right, honey, you go.
Exactly right.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. I didn't think Phoenix was gonna drop a game to these boys, yo. Like Luka gave a 45-point triple-double, and it wasn't enough. Mm-hmm. I got Phoenix sweeping. Bring out the brooms, baby.
Brooms. All right.
I can see that.
Sorry,
Anthony left.
I had to sweep something up.
I think it just
okay. So I guess no, that's cool. All right. So moving on to the WNBA, we got opening night tomorrow night.
Let's go.
Okay. So for Friday night, opening night, we got the Storm versus the Lynx. We got the Fever versus the Mystics. We got the Sparks versus the Sky, and the Aces versus the Mercury. Jahan, I know what you're coming with, so we're gonna start with Dom.
We need a shirt of this, by the way. We need a T-shirt of this.
Dom, go ahead, baby boy, go ahead.
I'm still laughing about Anthony. I'm sorry.
Okay, he's back. Actually, he's back.
Go to Ant. You can take my spot. Go ahead, Ant.
Add me. I'm not about to play with y'all when it comes to my Sparks, bro. We're not about to go with
y'all just cut to your Cooper. Y'all just cut to
or my Aces, okay, Jahan?
Oh God.
Oh, you an
you already know how I feel about the Aces, dog. Don't even tag me in the Aces.
We still got Lexi. We still got D Brown, daughter. Y'all don't even know who D Brown is.
Don't tag me in the Aces.
No. We know who D Brown is.
Did you say
no? Yeah, we definitely do.
Did you say?
We definitely know who D Brown is.
It was
Don't
that.
tag me with the Aces. Okay. You already know how I feel about
that. Yeah. Don't disrespect my Sparks. Don't disrespect my Aces, because that's what I'm rocking with.
Y'all bummy.
All right, look.
I guarantee Tarasi won't get another ring.
Okay, hold on. Will.
Hey, man, free BG, man.
No. Okay. Yeah.
I want to smoke. I want to smoke a vape with BG. Let's go.
You're going straight to hell.
All right.
Anthony not on the show no more.
I think he meant BG like Baby Gangsta from No Limit.
Yeah,
that's
No
not
Limit.
Who he was talking about. That's definitely not who he was talking about.
He was talking about No Limit.
That's definitely not who he was talking about.
No, he's on that bullshit still.
BG on fire.
I actually.
Hold on, everybody. Will, talk to us about the Storm and what y'all got going on. I know you guys made some cuts. We saw some words from Breanna Stewart yesterday.
We made some controversial.
I love Breanna. I love me some Breanna. She brought me back on the show. Hey, this is a common point for me. She know I love me some Breanna Stewart. You feel me?
Anthony.
Okay, so Will, what you got on the Storm?
So, we made some really interesting cuts. Would I say they were the greatest decision? No, because I would have loved to see these players develop, because we cut Elisa Cunane, which was very debatable in my eyes, because Breanna Stewart only signed a 1-year extension. We don't know if she's coming back, because she could have left in the offseason. Who knows? She may leave this upcoming season. So I would have loved to see her play behind Breanna Stewart. And then we cut Westbrook's sister, Avina Westbrook, which I like Avina Westbrook. I thought she was a good wing player, and I thought they could have helped our bench depth, but you know what? I'm not the one who makes the decisions, but those are my opinions. Like you said, we're playing the Lynx this week. I think it is Sylvia Fowles' last season, if I'm not wrong, right?
It is. It is.
It is her last season. I'm sorry, Sylvia. I'm sorry, Sylvia, but the Storm are gonna get that dub. We are the preseason ranked number 3 on the WNBA website. The Aces, I think that's gonna be a really tough game. They got Chelsea Gray, Asia Wilson, and Kelsey Plum. It's gonna be a hard-fought game too. And we got Sue Bird, Brianna Stewart. It'll be a back-and-forth game, like I said. Then we are playing Jahan's Mercury, which I think is going to be
on game.
And I think this is going to be another good game. I think this is going to be another really good game. Except for 2 things. They don't have Brittany Griner, which I kind of feel bad because I wish she was playing this game because I would have loved to see the matchup Brianna Stewart versus Brittany Griner. And they also beat us in the playoffs last year. So we're seeking that redemption. Give me the Seattle Storm. And I think that's their game. Of the 3 games of the first 3 weeks, if I had to rank them, I'd go Mercury, Aces, Lynx.
Okay.
You
Joseph, what you got?
You got to go get her out of get her from a goddamn Russia.
She's about to be released, dude. I think supposedly soon.
You better post bail.
Go ahead, Joseph.
You better post bail.
Do your thing, my boy.
Well, this is the first season we have our star player, Ella Della Dawn, coming back.
Yes.
The last time the Mystics won the WNBA title. And then we return a couple players from the WNBA title team back onto this team. And so I'm just very excited to see how she is because she's a walking triple-double. And she's one of the tallest people on the court majority of the time. She's got an amazing arsenal of at her disposal for inside game, going to the basket. She can give her right with her left. And the girl can shoot lights out. And she's like a 6'5", which is pretty tall at WNBA guard. She can bring it up the court herself. And so I'm very high and excited about them because I really think we have good aspirations to possibly make a run and be a dark horse to win it all. Della Dawn stepped it up, and I'm happy she's fully healthy. She just had an article that came out in February. She said she has no pain. She's back to her normal self, and I'm excited. I'm very excited.
I'm excited for you guys too.
Yeah, Jahan, are you wearing a rubber glove over your hand? That's what it looked like. Why you got some fat ass emphysema fingers, bruh? You don't even smoke.
Okay.
Damn, don't shit on my boy. He already got the Pirates hat on. You can't do no worse than the Pirates hat.
Very cool.
All right, cool. Go ahead.
Okay. So I would love to talk about Saturday's matchup. The Atlanta Dream will be playing the Dallas Wings.
I'm not going to interrupt you.
Yeah. I would love to talk about that matchup. I think we've got a lot more firepower than we had last year due to the fact that we were able to bring in Ryan Howard. Ari McDonald's still there, who was one of our better players last year. We still have Kia Vaughn, Cheyenne Parker. I can go on and on. There's a lot of really good players. Erica Wheeler, of course, a big pickup for us as well. So we've got a good mix of some veterans that have some experience in being successful, as well as an infusion of young players like Naz Hillman and Ryan Howard, who are going to be able to help the team win. They're going to take a little bit of time to get acclimated to the WNBA. The Wings are going to be a tough game to start the season. But guess what? I'm a Dream fan. We're going to beat the Wings. What you think about that, Megan?
Stop about the Dream, bro.
What you think about that, Megan?
Hey, the Dream is the LA Clippers, bro. Cut it out.
Oh my God, I love that.
What I'm supposed to do? I'm supposed to get up in the first game of the season and be like, Oh no, we're gonna lose by 20 to the Wings.
Every time you bring up that Atlanta Dream, I think about my team, the LA Clippers, bro. Cut it out.
In the preseason, and I know it's just preseason. Because we don't have Satu and we don't have Tierra McCowan just yet because they're still playing in Europe right now. They're still playing them for their overseas team. But we already hung triple digits. Shut up. We already hung triple digits on the Indiana Fever, and we hung 92 on the reigning defending champs in the preseason. So the future is bright in Dallas. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, she a preseason champion, boy.
Y'all don't even have a fucking stadium, Anthony. Don't.
And Anthony, your coach.
Anthony said,
Are we talking about my sport? Are we talking about my sports?
No, we're talking about your Clippers. Since you want to bring up the Clippers, we talk. God damn it! Hang a jersey in the rafters.
Can I say something about
Anthony said, fuck that. Chug on.
Your shenanigans, man. Did you motherfucking hold on?
Can I say something about
No, hold on. Actually, in fact, the Sparks are the worst team in the West. Y'all the worst team in the West. Y'all the worst team in the West.
Sucks.
In game 2?
What?
And game 2, there's one for you too.
The Sparks are kind of crappy.
Game 2.
It might not be the worst team in the West, but they're at the very bottom.
Who's worse? No, who's worse than them? Tell me who's worse than them.
Wednesday, May 11th.
Exactly.
You kept that right there.
You might be
kept that right there.
Derek Fisher.
All right. So Anthony, you could go ahead and close in on how.
Will, I'm with you on that. I don't want Buddy as my coach. But he has been of service. He's been doing his thing. So
no, he hasn't.
I can't just cut him off like, oh, man, you're your business.
Boys,
like, bro has been serviceable. He's been serviceable.
Okay, CP3 don't even play piano no more.
I can't just shoot Derek. Like, I'm not a fan of him, but he's been serviceable.
Boy was riding Kobe's coattails.
I bet you ain't gonna never find nobody else that got a Fisher Swisher.
All you gotta do is find Matt Barnes.
Hey,
just find Matt Barnes. You can get rid of him.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, he should have been on defense when that nigga hit that damn 3-pointer in 0.4 seconds.
No, that was lucky as hell. The Spurs had that game in the bag.
Cut it out.
That Spurs.
And I ain't no Laker fan. Cut it out. Boy
he's doing the shot with me.
He bust that on him, bro.
Yeah.
He was lucky as hell. Bruce Brown would have been like, get that shit out of here.
Okay, Anthony.
Well, Bruce
you
Bowen
and then Jahan, you're gonna finish this up. Hold on, Anthony. Just listen.
Honestly, I'm just ready to get this over with. I'm happy to be back on the show on my reunited with my family. Do your thing, because I'm ready to get my Cinco de Mayo on. I'm ready to sip with y'all.
Jahan.
Okay.
I love you, man.
All right, Jahan, what you got on the Murph?
All right. First off, Diana Taurasi is the GOAT. I got to preface that before I say anything. Diana Taurasi is the GOAT. The absolute GOAT Rozzy.
Hey, hey, I'm going to mute myself.
Yo, I just want to say, free Brittany Griner, free BG, bring her home. She's wrongfully detained. Russia know they dead wrong for how they treated Brittany Griner. Bring her home. With that being said, Mercury gonna struggle till BG comes home. It's fine. It's fine. But once BG is inserted in that lineup, once BG is inserted in that lineup,
I'm sorry to cut you off, bro. And I've been doing this all show.
Anthony,
you said you weren't even talking. Hold on. I just want to put my shit out. Hey, I just want to put my. Hey, TSA, bring her home. Bring her home. We need her back. That's our people. That's our peoples, bro. We need our American citizen back in the USA soil. We need her. It ain't got nothing to do about sports.
Let's go.
Whether she's wrongfully detained, she does not deserve to be in that position, to be honest.
No one does.
Nobody in that circumstances. No, this ain't just me.
I want y'all to know I'm drinking one tequila right now. So, Anthony, wrap that.
She's from a place.
Wrap it up,
place where it's legal. Shut up. She's from a place that's legal. She's from Arizona. It's legal in Arizona. Free her, bro. Yeah, she shouldn't have been in Russia doing what she was doing, but
you don't like it when somebody overtalks you.
This man got 70 cents. This man got his 2 cents 35 times for a total of 70 cents.
For real.
Dumb, do you see
on my 420, on my 425 free BG? I'm not a big fan of the Mercury or whatever they is down there in Phoenix, but free her. Don't be laughing at me, man. I got a fresh haircut for this.
God damn it.
77 Anthony Brown.
I'm a little fatty. You feel me?
God,
right,
cool.
Cheers. Shit, we about to do a cheers and then
Let's go.
I love y'all, man.
Hey, I'm running out of liquid until I get to my
high pitched laugh.
Hurry
I
up,
never
man.
thought I'd hear that coming out your mouth, Megan.
What she call me?
Anthony.
What bitch call me?
70 cent.
All right, we out.